Hey everyone. If you're listening, you probably want to get a better handle on why markets move the way they do. Maybe avoid some common trading traps.
Uh-huh. And today, we're doing a deep dive into something specific, breakout patterns in trading.
Exactly. We're focusing on this really interesting observation we found in a note.
Yeah, the goal here is to pull out something you can actually, use from this observation about how certain breakouts behave.
Right. So this note highlights something specific about breakouts that really shoot up way above their moving average.
Mm-hmm.
It suggests they often tend to.
Hmm.
Well, what does happen?
Okay, first, let's just quickly define a breakout. Yeah. In trading terms, it's basically when a price makes a strong move, either above a resistance level.
Like a ceiling it can't seem to get past.
Exactly. Or below a support level, which is like a floor. It often kicks off a new trend, or that's the hope anyway.
Okay, so price breaks through that ceiling. Looks like blue skies ahead, right?
Usually, yeah. But this specific observation is about those breakouts that go way further, like significantly above a key moving average.
And a moving average is just reminding everyone.
Oh, right. It's just the average price over a set period, like 20 days, 50 days, whatever. It smooths out the price action, helps see the trend.
Got it. So the price leaps way above this smooth trend line. And the note says, these often do what? Retrace.
Yeah, that's the fascinating part. These really strong looking moves often pull back. Why? Well, think about it. If the price jumps so far, so fast, way above its recent average.
It might be getting ahead of itself, like overextended.
Precisely. You could be looking at what traders call overbought conditions. Too many buyers jumped in too fast, perhaps, and they might start thinking about taking profits soon.
Ah, okay. So that first big burst of buying, it might just fizzle out up there.
It can, yeah. The momentum required to sustain that price way above the recent norm sometimes just isn't there long term.
Which leads to the practical advice from this source material.
Right. The big takeaway is maybe don't chase those huge spikes immediately. Resist that urge to buy right at the top of that initial big green candle.
Okay, so if you see that pattern, big breakout, way above the moving average instead of hitting buy, what's the alternative strategy here?
Well, the suggestion is patience. Wait for a pullback. Let the initial frenzy die down a bit.
Let it come back down.
Yeah, see if the price retraces towards, maybe not to the moving average, but back towards a more reasonable level. Entering there could offer a much better potential reward for the risk you're taking.
That makes sense. Better entry price, potentially tighter stop loss maybe. It's about managing risk.
Absolutely. It shifts the focus from just catching any move to finding a strategic entry. It's about risk management, first and foremost.
So this connects directly to, how listeners might approach their own trading or investing.
Mm.
It's not about fear of missing out. It's about smart entry.
Couldn't have said it better. Waiting for that confirmation, that pullback, it can be a much more, let's say, disciplined approach compared to just chasing price spikes.
It does raise a good question, though. Have you, listening now, noticed this? Does this pattern play out in the markets you follow?
And maybe are there times it doesn't hold? Like maybe super strong news overrides this tendency, something to observe.
Okay, let's summarize the core idea then.
Be cautious. See a big breakout far above a moving average. Pause. Think twice before jumping in right away.
That initial surge might just be temporary.
Exactly. And the practical strategy. Consider waiting. Look for a pullback. It might give you a better entry point, better risk profile.
Definitely something to chew on.
Mm.
So as you look at charts, maybe keep an eye out for this specific setup. See if those big high-flying breakouts do tend to pull back.
And then ask yourself, could waiting for that pullback fit into your strategy? Could it improve your odds? Food for thought.